Slavery never went away in America. They just found a new way to implement it. It's called wage slavery. It is the exploitation of labor by businesses by keeping wages low or stagnant in order to maximize profits. I'm going to give you an example. I got my first job in 1995. I was working at Walgreens. I was a cashier, and I was working in Chicago, Illinois. So that was about 29 years ago. So the minimum wage in Chicago, Illinois today is $15.80. Do some quick, simple math. Subtract $5.25 for $15.80. That means in the last 29 years, the minimum wage was raised by $10, $10.55, which translates to 36 cents a year. That's how much they raised when minimum wage in Chicago, by 36 cents a year. So I went to the inflation calculator to see how much $5.25 from 1995 would translate today, and that would be $10.41. $10.41. But that's how much I would have made. If we use the inflation for today, if we used it in 1995, I would be making $10.41. So for shits and giggles, I wanted to see what $15.80 was in 1995 and how would that translate today. $31.33. $31.33, y'all. Oh my God. That's how much minimum wage should be today, but they're paying us $15.80. So slavery didn't really change, they just upgraded it. And they included white folks into that, especially middle-class white folks. And then let's talk about taxes, because we pay taxes on everything. You pay taxes with your paycheck. You pay sales tax when you buy something. You buy a car, taxes. You buy a home, taxes. You buy land, property taxes. There are even some states that even after you buy a car, every year you have to pay property taxes on your car. I think that one of the states is Virginia. You got to pay property taxes on the car that you already bought. Then this government takes our tax money and do fuck all with it. They give it to foreign countries, like the land that was created in 1948. They then take that tax money that we give them, they turn it around and give it to AIPAC. AIPAC then takes that money and gives it to who? Our politicians, who then raises our taxes to get more taxes to give to the land that was created in 1948, and the cycle continues. Same thing with the insurance company. They give insurance companies subsidies. Yet the insurance companies charge us premiums and co-pays and all this crazy shit. But they get money from the United States government. They take that money and they give the money to who? The politicians, who then what? Raises our taxes. Let's talk about the weapons manufacturing companies. They go ahead and do what? Price gouge the crap out of our government. So our government takes our taxes to give to these military weapon manufacturing companies, who then take that money and turn it around and give it to who? The politicians, to create laws so that we can go to wars and have all these senseless wars so that they can continue to make their money. Who is the slave here? The American people have been the bank account of the entire fucking elite. If you see a billionaire today, trust and believe they are a charity case or they are stealing. They didn't get that money on their own, not most of it. They petition our government to give them fucking subsidies while they charge us crazy amounts of money, and then they take the same money that we give to our government that gives to them to lobby our politicians to fucking do what they want so that the politicians can stay in power. It's a vicious cycle, and the people that lose is the American people. And then what happens? We are hated around the entire fucking world because of our politicians, when unbeknownst to us, they are taking our money and doing fuck all with it. They have managed to find a way to create slaves without cracking a whip. Slavery never left this country. They just found a different way to implement it. And until the American people, whether you black, brown, white, whatever, until you all of us, realize that we are being played and it's time to fight back against these greedy corporations and these greedy elites, they're gonna keep fucking stealing from us. But we at a point now, we don't have much left to steal. People better wake up. And I just wanted to add, the new slave masters in America are these crooked politicians, except we pay them to enslave us. That's the difference. They have managed to find a way to create a business, a for-profit business, by pretending to be public servants. And we pay them to continue to enslave us while they steal our money. Food for thought.